I'm not doing anything.
Yesterday, she looked really good.
I'll get you in.
I'd like to call the Delaware County Commissioners meeting to order. It is Tuesday, January 16th, 2024. Time is 9 a.m. If everybody could please stand for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ed, could you call the roll, please?
Yes. Mr. Henry.
Here.
Mr. King.
Here.
Ms. Reagan.
Present.
First, we have appointments for the ECI Regional Planning District, Jessica Piper and Kylene Schwackhammer. Kylene will be replacing, Marta Moody on this board, so,
And she's out in the audience. Welcome. All of them. Make a motion.
I'll second it.
have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Next, we'll move to the approval of minutes for the Commissioners' meeting, January 2nd, 2024.
Hey, James, can we pause just for 1 second? When I was here last time, you guys appointed, Dan Gibson to replace me on the PD board. And then I think there may have been some confusion because at the next meeting, you then appointed Mike Foley, which he was already on the board and he's a judge's appointment. So we need to do a motion to remove Mike Foley as your appointment and let Dan Gibson stay as is.
Remove Foley.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We good now?
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's all right.
That's okay. Thank you.
We'll move to the Commissioner meeting minutes.
So move.
I'll second it.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Should we call the roll on
You guys
these?
want
That
to?
doesn't matter to me.
What's that?
Should we call the roll on those?
Oh. Yeah.
You can if you like.
Go ahead and call the roll.
Mr. Henry.
Yes.
Ms. Reagan.
Yes.
Mr. King.
Yes. Now we'll move to contracts or agreements for approval. Bid openings for paving projects and annual material bids. Angie?
Morning, Commissioners. We are receiving bids today for a few projects. One is our annual material bids for the County Highway Department, which includes asphalt mixes, crushed stone, sand, gravel, and fuel. And then we have two road paving projects. One is on 350 North between 67 and 400 East. And the other segment is 350 North between 400 East and State Road. 500 East, I'm sorry. There's a lot of bids. Can you just second, honey? John did that on purpose.
Looks like you received quite a few. Do they mark on the outside which one it is?
So are all these the two road ones, Angie, and then these are the material? Or are they all mixed in?
They're all mixed in.
Oh, cool.
I can help you come
That's all right. Let's see if I can. Those are just copies of the envelopes, Denise received. So this is Petroleum Traders Corporation, 7120 Point Inverness Way, Fort Wayne, 46804. This is materials, supplies, and services for fuel.
I'm familiar with the company.
So I don't need to read all this, but since
No.
that one's just fuel. Did you take something out of this one?
I assume it was this one.
No, this one's open and empty.
It's for this one.
Okay. It is, doesn't have a name, but it's an address. Okay. This is Milestone Contractors, 824 Dillon Drive, Richmond, 47374. And this is, the road paving projects.
So we'll read them
Two
later.
roads,
Yeah, read the two roads.
Or just separate, Angie. Right now, you're just putting them in different piles.
She's reading them out loud right now. She's gonna tell the bid amounts for the two roads.
But
The first one was for the material bids for fuel.
I mean, the amounts will come later.
I'll put a bid tabulation sheet
Normally we'll do,
together.
take it under advisement.
Well, we usually give the price, don't we? Or,
Well, there could be like 30 different types of stones, and she could be reading.
oh, I
Or,
see.
I mean, she can, I just, we
Normally
normally
we
just
take
put
it under
But we
advisement
do,
and they
okay.
tabulate it and they bring it back to us.
Is that okay?
Yeah,
Alright. So for County Road 350 North between State Road 67 and County Road 400 East, the total is $712,231.60.
what company was that one?
This one is
Milestone.
Milestone.
Milestone from,
And then for County Road 350 North between County Road 400 East and County Road 500 East is $989,083.80. Okay, this is a Milestone Contractors, same address as I just stated. Oh yeah, this is asphalt,
Just the different
Mixes.
mixes.
so this is for materials.
materials, okay, thank you.
Then we've got ND Paving, 13551 West, County Road 550 South, Delville, 47334. This is the road paving project. So, the first one is County Road 350 North between 67 and 400 East. The total is $503,363.03. And then County Road 350 between 400 East and 500 East, the total is $205,568.20. And then we've got E&D paving for materials, asphalt mixes. Okay, the next one is IMI 12798 State Road 38 East, Noblesville 46060. I don't need a- And so this looks like material
Gravel, hot mix, cold
and
mix.
cold mix. And we've got Brooks Construction, 6525 Ardmore Avenue, P.O. Box 9560, Fort Wayne, 46899. Asphalt mixes, some material. 100 East is $199,097.77.
with it.
I'll make a motion, we take all the material bids under advisement along with the, road paving projects to allow, Angie and Tommy out the highway to look over those bids.
Second,
Have a motion second, take them under advisement. Ed, can you call the roll, please?
Mr. Henry.
Yes.
Mr. Reagan.
yes,
Mr. King.
Yes.
thank you, Danielle and Angie for,
Next, we'll move to the high-tech crimes unit. Morning, Zach.
Morning.
This is just, an agreement, for signatures for the memorandum of agreement for the HTCU, for the next, 2-year period. I can try to answer any questions that you guys may have. Standing in for Chuck and Eric this morning.
I noticed there's 11 counties involved,
Yes.
and, I don't know, it's something new, and I suppose Mr. Brook looked it over, and there's no money involved, I guess, I couldn't,
Sorry.
He's asking if there's any money involved.
there's no money, it's a service that we're providing.
Yeah, we're providing to our, coverage area, to our, I guess, our district, that has been assigned to us.
Has anybody put a budget together yet? I've not seen a budget on how much construction we have left over there.
Chuck has obtained one, but I'm not sure, what stage we are in that process yet.
I know he's doing very well trying to find the money.
Yeah.
Because everybody thinks government's just flush with money, and we do appreciate this because it's just going to be very beneficial and high tech and helps the turnaround.
We've had, a lot of success in the last 2 years with the Ball Brothers Foundation, with receiving grants from them. And we're about to submit our, proposal for a grant for this next fiscal year to them as well. And so we're really excited about that because we think that's gonna, do a lot to offset, costs for this build out and the move over from where we are now to, back over here.
You know, Zach, when I toured after we got moved in and kind of went around and saw some of the departments, and prosecutor's office was one of them, and there were 2 gentlemen working in this little room, and I want to say it's not much bigger than that seating area. And it was the new high tech, I guess. It was just so new. And now that they are moving it downtown, and we're glad they're moving it downtown here at the county building and taking some of the 3rd floor. And, it's just very impressive. So I thank you guys out there for putting it together.
With the amount of, devices and investigations that we're getting involved in, staying in our current location is just, it's not gonna be possible.
Because you might tell the public you used to have to go out of town and wait days and weeks.
Months and 6 to 9 months was not unheard of at all, and the turnaround time now for devices for law enforcement agencies is a fraction of that.
And that'll help get people out of jail too, on bonding maybe, and, yeah, or whatever.
Are they charging any out-of-county agencies?
Charging?
Yeah.
No.
Nothing.
Anything else for Zach?
No, I'm fine, I'll move, we adopt.
I'll second it.
Have a motion second. Ed, can you call the roll, please?
Mr. Henry. Yes. Mr. Reagan.
Yes,
Mr. King.
Yes.
thanks so much.
Thank you.
Next, we have, interlocal agreement with Delville. Where you are off to?
Yeah,
So this is an interlocal agreement between the town of Daleville and the county to allow the use of, the Department Tahoe for patrol work and,
yeah, your own personal,
well, it's the county's vehicle, so.
your personal county. I did kind of have a question. It says the town of Delville will, do a claim if there's an accident. Now, is that just when he's out doing his reserve?
Yeah, I believe when he's doing
Yeah,
the
so they're gonna
reserve
provide-
work, they will
Yeah.
cover him and
They'll cover the
fuel
deductible,
and everything else.
and Daleville's providing all the other equipment for the car, so there's no cost to the county.
Yeah,
I like the fact you're on the radio all the time, so you can hear what's going on at 911.
I think he works just as much as one of the paid guys do,
Yeah, he does.
30, 40 hours a week. I mean,
Yeah,
you can always hear Fred on the radio.
Yep.
well, we appreciate your volunteering.
Yeah, thank you for your service,
And
Fred.
I'll move that we allow it.
I'll second it.
Have a motion and a second. Ed, can you call the roll?
Mr. Henry,
Yes.
Ms. Reagan,
Yes,
Mr. King,
I'm gonna abstain. Next, we'll move to, ordinance to vacate a part of a 12-foot wide alleyway dedicated by the Rorton Plat adjoining lots 1 and 2 and blocks 3 and adjoining lot 35 by plat on the south of the north line of lot 4 in Rarick's addition. This is the one that we looked at.
Yes, my name is Leslie Mathewson, and I'm here again on behalf of the petitioner, Gary Benedict. I guess one of the questions that the commissioners had last meeting was whether or not there are any utilities that's in this area that we're seeking to have vacated. My client reports that, the utilities, came out and located something. They located a telephone, line, and that was the only utility that, is showing now, as being located in there. So we are, again, asking the commissioners to grant the request to allow us to vacate this particular alley.
And this is second reading.
So do you think there's, Ms. Matheson, do you think there's a utility easement in that then somewhere?
We have looked over the plat, and we don't find it. I've also worked with the recorder's office and the surveyors who are not able to find one, but there is, I guess we could take it subject to, any, utility easement, that would be in that vacated alley.
I would make a motion, we adopt the ordinance, allowing the vacation of that alley, recognizing, and so the owner recognizes that there is a utility in that alley.
second.
Have a motion and a second. Ed, can you call the roll, please?
Mr. Henry,
Yes.
Ms. Reagan,
Yes.
Mr. King,
Yes. Next, we'll move to department heads and elected officials. Do I have anything?
I'd like to give a shout out to the highway department. They're out there salting.
Yep.
And it's looking good and a little drifting, I suppose, east-west.
Well, there's working all weekend in the cold, and, I just let you guys know we appreciate them, what job they're doing.
If not, we'll move to payment of claims in the amount of $737,378.04.
So move.
Second.
A motion and a second. Ed, can you call the roll, please?
Mr. Henry,
Yes.
Ms. Reagan,
Yes.
Mr. King,
Yes. Do you have anybody sign up? There had been a few things on Facebook going around about some other solar farms. I've asked our economic development guy to look into those to see if this is true or not. We've also contacted AEP to look into it to see if anybody's reached out to them. I've asked for them to look at the recorder's office to see if there's any leases or anything that's been reported. So, we are looking into that. That said, I'll entertain a motion to recess.
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Ed, can you call the roll, please?
Mr. Henry,
Yes.
Ms. Reagan,
Yes.
Mr. King.
Yes. Good recess.